We're told that we should apply pressure with the first three fingers of the left hand, and then from there we have a movement here and a movement there in the backswing, and a movement here and a movement there, a downswing. It doesn't work, and it never will work. And the reason for that is that the golf swing is not a movement, it is a muscle. And as a drill, if you grip the club, just your right hand on the club and take little left-handed swings, you'll feel yourself applying pressure with the first three fingers of your hand whilst your wrist cocks. And the reason for this is that the pressure in the fingers is activated by the pressure that we apply in the little finger side of the hand. That is a natural striking mechanism. It happens perfectly naturally, but because we have more feeling in our fingers and our hand, we actually feel as though the pressure is coming from the fingers, when in fact it is coming from the hand. This is why the opponent's digiti minimi and the extensor digiti minimi are not connected to the other extensors in the hand. It enables the hand to work freely when the little finger side of the hand establishes control. As a drill, if you grip the club with just your left hand, with your hand directly over the club head and your arm placed behind your back, and then press the little finger side of your left hand against the shaft, you'll feel your hand move forwards, and then the club will start back, and the backswing will commence. And that will take you all the way back to the top of your backswing. So this tells us that the swing is very much a muscle, and we shouldn't be thinking of making a movement back of any kind. All we should be thinking about is applying the pressure with the little finger side of the left hand. And the lesson that Hogan gives us in the Coleman video helps greatly. Also the lesson that Bobby Jones gives us on posture, where he tells us that weight should be on the balls of our feet, we should be in a relatively upright position, is a great lesson. Of course, the lesson that Hogan gives us in the Coleman video helps us to position our weight on the front of our feet as we arch our hand out to the ball. Another great lesson on YouTube also is a lesson that Johnny Miller gives, and he tells us to make swings and stop in the impact position, and that makes the muscles really stretch out, and that prevents the club from turning over at impact, and it also helps to square the club up. So that's another great lesson. But the reason why that is a great lesson, and the Hogan lesson is a great lesson, and the Bobby Jones lesson is a great lesson, is because it's teaching us to use the muscles. They're not teaching a movement, they're teaching us to use the muscles, and that's what the golf swing is. It's just a muscle.